Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. Well, it's the start of a new year, and I thought I would try something different this time. I've often review games or talk about games that I always enjoy playing, or maybe, they're cool games and I always wanted to try them. Now, this time, I want to take a few games that I've always heard are pretty bad and see if they really are that bad. Try them out for myself, essentially. So I thought, I saw this. I actually got this idea because I was on Facebook. Somebody was showing off a bunch of Atari 2600 cartridges that they just picked up, and Pele Soccer was in there. I don't even think I have the cartridge for this game. And I heard and I've seen on other videos where people just kind of say it's not good or it's not a great game. So I thought, let's check it out. Let's see if it is as bad as I've heard. So anyways, yeah, there's I have the manual. I mean, it's pretty much I think it's going to be like a Pong game anyway. But it seems like there's some players here. You got Crash Morgan, the galloping goalie, Nick Danger, the frantic forward, Lumpy Duran, the left back, and Alexei Putnatsky, the right back. Okay. Now, the other thing that's interesting is that it starts off as set for the two-player, so it expects you to be having a second person to play. So I have to change the mode to at least 28, the selection piece to 28, just so I can play a one-player game. So I do that. You see that I'm changing the number at the top left there. So I have to go all the way to 28. Otherwise, it'll just be me and no player. Well, I went too far. 29 is good too. Let's see what that does. So I'm just going to, start the game. Hey, there we go. Whoa, they're coming at me. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, so I'm the red guys. Okay. And, oh, I see, okay. So confusing. Okay, I see what I gotta do here. Okay. Yeah, so the square is your ball. Not too uncommon in a lot of the older. Whoa! Fireworks. That's a little impressive. But yeah, not too uncommon for things that should be circle to be a square on the Atari 2600. I think I'm going the wrong way. The thing is, the men that you control are all kind of like they stay in that one position. Whoa. Jeez. Feels like a very slow Pong type of game, for sure. See if I could get a goal myself. Hey. I like how these guys, they're kind of like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what they look like. They don't look like people. But I can see what they're doing. It's trying to be the top-down view. And you can see their feet go out. And when you kick, they all kick at the same time. So obviously it's a sprite that's being replicated 3 times over. Hey, look at that. I really like this, though. This is cool. The little fanfare and I mean, I wasn't expecting that. When I first saw this game, I was like, it's going to be entirely the same screen over and over again. Hey! Now, I need to see what really the difference is if I try changing the game around. I mean, if I... So, 30, 31... I know in the manual it tells you, I could look over here. Seems like there's a lot of options. All different, so the goal size, you could make the goal size bigger. Penalties, team speed, so yeah, let's try 31. It doesn't have much about the sound. kind of reminds me of, oh, look how big the goal size is. Kind of reminds me of like Commando with that marching sound. There's a little bit of a sound where the ball gets kicked. Doesn't the ball doesn't go very far. I guess that's also a setting. So I'm looking at, I remember it going a little bit further. Like, you'd expect the ball to go a little bit further, especially if it's being kicked. Uh-oh. Okay, I got the ball as I'm the goalie. There we go. Okay. Get it out of my area. I could definitely see this being more fun playing with an actual human than against the computer. Because, you know, it is like a, almost like a air hockey style of game. Oh, the goalie got it. I mean, the gameplay's not too bad. Obviously, the graphics are a little bit rough. Very get to the point. And that square, you know, they could have did a little bit of touch up. And there's no title screen either. It just starts off on the game screen itself. I believe when I looked it up, it said on the cartridge anyways. It was around 1981. I don't know if that's exactly when this game was programmed. It seems a little bit late. And the fact that it's using like a celebrity endorsement, I mean, that was kind of a new thing back then to have like celebrities endorse things like a video game. So, and it would have been nice to see like if they attempted to do a somewhat of a graphic of Pele himself. Am I saying his name right? Pele? 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 I don't know. I don't really know soccer people. I don't know who Pele is, so soccer's not something I really care too much for myself. I mean, I didn't mind playing it. Doesn't seem like much is happening here. Let's see what else we got. I think it goes up to 54. Whew. Let's try that. Let's try all the way up to 54. Now we're playing soccer. Whoa, it's fast. It's fast, and the goal is small. I mean, I like that they give you all these little variants. Whoa. The ball seems to go a little bit more sporadic, too. Not much of a goal there to really score. It's not too much. I feel like I'm trying to control my goalie, but then I don't know what the other players are doing while I'm trying to worry about the goalie. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it. Ah, this is actually pretty tough. The computer players are pretty tough, but they're not getting. Oh, there we go. I got some gold. You know, I kind of wonder if this was already programmed and ready to go before they even put a person's name on it. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened quite a bit back then, you know, like they have a game ready to go. They just need a celebrity to endorse it. And so they, you know, they found, because I can't imagine that they got the contracts and all that first and then developed the game. So they probably, you know, would have had another name, just maybe soccer or champion soccer or something like that. My three little rectangles are not doing too well. They kind of seem more like robots. But overall, I think that's an impressive screen. I like that. I wasn't expecting that. Like I said, I totally was not expecting to see that. I mean, it's a fun little game. There's nothing wrong with it. It could be a little bit better with the players, obviously. The movement of the players just being the three that are sort of stationary. It's almost like a foosball table sort of feel to it. Whoa. Okay, I can't beat these guys. They just keep stealing the ball from me. Or the square. The square. The bouncing square. Come on, you can do it. Oh. Which one's Pele anyways? Maybe they're all three Peles. This does get a little bit challenging and you know. Of course there's a timer up there that when that runs out, I don't know what's gonna happen there. If the game's over. Come on guys. You can do it. Hey, I got a good kick there. Oh. I mean, like I said, it's a little bit surprising. It's kind of fun. A little weak on the graphics, but overall fun. I think, you know, I've heard people slamming this game, and I wanted to try it for myself. That's actually a pretty decent, fun game for what it is, and for the time frame it was out, and the console it was on. I mean, I think it's pretty good. Anyways, let me know what you think. What was your impressions of this game? Did you play this when you were younger, or do you play it now? Do you have any preferences of soccer games? I'd always like to hear it. Hope you subscribe. We'll talk to you later. Let's go, Pele.